Hello and welcome. Right, I've set the course going for this. Just going to check that my measurements are right. I have made a lot of work for myself, though we're doing everything myself because I can't actually do the courses. Yeah, I'm not sure I've got the measurements right. Right, let's have a look at this on... Yeah, I think I've done it a little bit wrong. What are the measurements of the mowers? They are 4.4, 7.5. Right, my bad. Yeah, I've got to do that again. I've lost half a metre. So then let's destroy that. Change the mode. Delete entry. Yes, really. And let's create that again. And open. And we're going to do... Yeah. It's weird. Sometimes it doesn't actually... I mean, I only just found this out that you could actually do this not long back. That you could actually click in there, but it was resisting my clicks. So 7.5 meters. I've done it round and round because I always find this one's a bit awkward. So we'll go first, and we'll see. It should go to the edge of the field this time, really, without that banding or missing. Well, it all depends. Yeah, this is a weird mower. It really is. I've never been able to quite work out the minus to get this right. That you can see, although that could be Courseplay not quite. Yeah, it looks like I'm actually right in the middle of the line where Courseplay has detected this, so it might actually be nothing to do with that. I've also been thinking quite a lot, and I'm going to work and think, and because we're going to leave that cracking on, and we will. There's only the two of us. Yeah, I'm going to do exactly what I said I was going to do, which is to shift the farm supply production. We are going to grab all of the straw. I do think we will go... yeah, we're going to bale. And I think we're going to lease or... Because there's a lot of baling, an awful lot. And any farmer worth his salt is going to do the very best possible thing that they can do. Now, I'm going to have to shift that. I put that in the worst... I could not have put that in the worst place. I was there and then I pulled backwards. I should have just left it there. Yeah, the Dirtinator's been very busy on this farm. Yeah, so yeah, we are keeping all the equipment, even the windrower. Yeah, I do like it, and I do like the fact that it's Kalle. Yeah, I've got to be honest, when I first saw St. Kalle, Kalle's a German name. I don't know that it's got a direct translation, but I did actually, I did some studying and stuff. Thought, well, I don't know if it's Kazi, as in, or you know, because it looked like KA77, which can often be cat. I said, is it cat? Is it Katie? Catty? But it really was Kalle. Yeah, or again, this is a presumption because it's German and it's a German name that I'm thinking it's Kalle. And also, the fact his first map was St. Kalle was a bit of a giveaway that I think I'm right. So, yeah. Right, anyway, let's chat and yeah, do this all auto drop. Yeah, it should be right. I think I'm right. We'll just check. Oh no! Yeah, I did it down instead of up. Yeah, so we're gonna do the bales. I've got to keep my eye on that. Oh, size as well. I don't think you can change it. Oh no, I don't think you can when you've actually started the bale. Yeah. I think that's it. I think you've got to... It doesn't suddenly like just change the size. I think you've got to do a bale. Yeah, so I think we'll get the Anderson, and then we will... Yeah, because there's just so much baling or loose to do that we really, if we're going to hit this hard and fast, I do think I'm right as well. I also noticed around the fields, edge of field 1, there is an awful lot of land, a bit like around the bottom of the grass field. I was debating, do I keep that grass field or not? Because there's a lot of stuff we could use. It's fairly flat, you could use it for productions. I thought, but it still is true. It's an awful long way that you've got to go all the way down there. So I really don't like the idea of that. So I thought, well, stick to your guns. Do a farm that is going around like we've sort of said, and we will go for that one in the middle of the two. And I think field 1 though is probably going to be the field that we use for our productions, whether we go BGA. And I've got to be honest, it is funny, I don't know why, but I did start to get touchy over the fact that I did the BGA frequently. But it is one of those businesses, there's only a couple of things you can ever do with silage. One is take it to a BGA, the other is to really make it into food. So it's that, which is why there aren't many mods. There's only one mod that changes silage into fertilizer. It's the only one in the game, because everybody recognises the fact there's so many mixers to make mixers, and then obviously there's so many BGAs, and well, that's because that lends itself to that. So yeah, I don't know why I got so bent. Actually, I think that's because I was doing it pretty much every Let's Play. But then again, I suppose if you're going to go sort of do that type of thing, then it's not really a terrible thing in the first place to actually do that. Oh, that is a much better size of bale. Much better size of bale. You know, far less sort of things. Yeah, also, it is true though, yeah, that's why I want to go to Anderson rather than me pick up bales. But really, the main thing is because we're gonna, yeah, I mean, it's quick is the main thing that is the reason I'm really wanting to do this, is to literally to get on and yeah, because I'm going to make that silage. I think we'll put BGA down. As I said, that's why I'm really sort of saying this. It does lend it, but the trouble is, obviously I do try to, oh no, I've taken that out. Yeah, I thought my little Bluetooth dongle was playing up, but it looks like something else is ping-ponging here now. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, my side panel, well, it's Sci-Tech. It was originally a Sci-Tech, but yeah, that's getting old now. I wonder if it is that sometimes ping-ponging. But yeah, I had a Bluetooth dongle and that seemed to be ping-ponging, but now it's still doing it, and that's not in. So yeah, I'm not sure. But yes, on with more important things. Farming. Yeah, I do think. I forgot where I was going to then with that. Really, yeah, I know where I was going. Yeah, the BGA does really lend itself to any kind of farm, because it often doesn't do just silage, it does manure, slurry and all of those things. And obviously, I've got to be honest, I was very fortunate in so much as I found the Disturbed Simulations one very early on, in fact almost immediately as it dropped, and really I think I was fortunate that it was the best one in the game, and so therefore I was sort of spoilt in a way. Tried many of the other little ones, there's quite a few 50s, 60s, and they're awful, but then again so is the Giants original, because they're playing to a different set of rules that the Disturbed Simulation one doesn't play by that same rule book. So yeah, it doesn't really have a kilowatt rating in the truest sense. It works a different way, shall we say, wink wink. Well, it does, but yeah, I don't know whether. Obviously, I've got to be honest, at the time I didn't really know anything about kilowatt ratings, although I do know about kilowatts, obviously, but I mean as in a BGA. So, right, okay, let's maximise our workers. We're going to now grab him and send. Yeah, we need to grab the windrow. Let's just also finish this off. Yeah, there's a few bits and bobs that I can see. Take us long to do on these little tiny weird bits, and then we'll send this back down with the windrower. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether the horsepower requirements, but I thought it's 150 horsepower, it's close. Yeah, we'll grab the windrower. Now the good thing about that kind of windrower, I think if I remember rightly, it's one of those that keeps on gathering up stuff in a certain way, which I'm not a massive fan of those, but they can, in the hand of a worker, be quite effective. Yeah, I was right though, this field, the grass area of it isn't terribly an awful lot, but the amount of trees around the edge, obviously, one thing I've got to say is Kalle does very inventive fields, and often a bit like Hobo's Hollow. I can't remember the map maker's name. I did remember it at the time. It's been about well over a year really since I've been on Hobo's Hollow. But he also designed a cracking farm where he thought of the resources you'd got. Well, obviously Kalle's given us resources. Yeah, we really have got a lot of trees that you could actually chop. It does look beautiful too, but really we've been given resources as we were on Hobo's Hollow. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna, if we're selling this though, I'm not gonna strip all the trees around the edge of field 1 though. That's a different matter. Yeah, now that one, if we're gonna do that, then we're going to grab all of it, because we need the space. Yeah, if I just quickly show you field 1, there's a lot of all the way up there where we actually went through that little break there, which I think you're supposed to, but the proper road is there. But I'm going to make an entrance there because it suits us better. There's that bit of a road that goes past the cow place that we saw, and then a little road that comes straight to it. I'm going to make a little road into there like that. But this, all of that area there and all the way down there is going to be our production area. So, yeah, I mean, this is the cow field where we are. There is also, I did recognise, this can be bought. And those sheds that I said, are they ours? There's also this too, which I'd like to go and see, which might be another shed. And that likewise, no, that's probably I think that's like a sheep place or something like that. Yeah, I can't see it being another cow one, but you never know. So, right, anyway, let's go and take this back, grab the windrow, set the windrow going, and we will carry on bailing. Yeah, should be on Sosnofka, but I've got to be honest, it's a Thursday night and I'm really shattered. It's been one of those weeks at work, and I thought I could cope with this. It's beautiful, and we'll just plod on. There's no pressure. Sosnofka, obviously there is pressure, because you've got to like get everything right and do your best and all the rest of it. And it's getting big as well. And I mean, there's a lot of equipment, a lot of juggling and things like that to do. So, yeah, I just didn't feel up to that. I shall at the weekends get on. To be honest, I'm quite a few episodes into the Sosnofka map now, so I am quite happy with where I am. And, you know, like, yeah, over the weekend I'm going to knock a few, yeah, I'll soon be finishing the Sosnofka. Well, I don't know, I'm just well over halfway, almost into episode 5 of 7. So yeah, it's almost to what I call the turnaround time. So I'm not doing as well as I thought on Sosnofka. I mean, I'm doing well on money, but what I mean is I thought I might whiz through the episodes, but I seem to run out of steam this week a little bit. So yeah, so I've done one of the Palenier, and I saw this drop and I thought, oh, it's Kalle. So yes, yeah, this has got another boards. So is this, yeah, no, 100% still. It was only really the harvester. You know, the harvester's the only thing I am debating to actually. The one thing that has got value. Like in anything really, a lot of farmers sort of face that. If we've been given a farm lock, stock and barrel, obviously it really is our choice on exactly what we do with that particular farm. Right, let's unfold this. Yeah, I'm trying to. No, I was doing the right button. I think it's just slow. Yeah, it is. It's just me being impatient, of course. Right, so let's try and do this one. I'm going to leave a worker going. Yeah, and... it's a 4.7. There's no way I'm doing that at that. If that's 3.8, I'm definitely selling it. I don't care. Yeah, 4.7, and doesn't matter. Yeah, it's when you do the lines. Let's just try that. It should still have quite a bit in the middle. Let's do 5. Yeah, because it'll do ever growing ones going in. And then in there it won't. I think it does 1 up, 1 down, and it does do that. So let's save that. And save, activate, 4.7 meters. Just watch this for a minute to see if I'm right. Yeah, now that is to the edge of the field. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't care what it does. The bottom line is that's going to work nicely. So yeah, edge of field 1, that is going to be sort of really nice. We can really use that to the max. So we're going to cut the grass on that field, grab the bales, stick it in the Omason here on the right, and do some wood chipping on field 1 around the edge. Put the BGA. We're going to chip. Oh no, we've leased it, so we really do need to chip that. I'm going to have some sort of storage built on the edge of that field as well. That's going to go with. But I was going to go with a Nicky because it's a production that can distribute. Yeah, is an inter-distributor. Yeah, is a production that can distribute. But the one that I could afford is 20 grand, and it's only got 100 tons of storage. And I would look at those trees. I think there's rather a bit more. It might not be, because it does vary by map maker to map maker. on how much wood you get in Maypole Cavalier. The wood chips that you got wasn't excellent. Then there was Black Sheep Modding, the Old Farm Countryside. The trees on that were massive, and we got tons. No, sorry, that was ER Shabbos. Yeah, that likewise had quite a bit. The Valley of the Old Farm, I'm thinking. Sorry, yeah, by Black Sheep Modding. That did have. Got a lot of wood chips. I really did get an awful lot from that particular run, and then there's quite a few where it varies from map maker to map maker. So we don't know really until we start chipping. I mean, with those little ones we chipped in the yard, I mean, I was surprised we got anything off those, because they're not really that kind of thing. They just put their prettiness. Yes, I want to maximise field 1, but I'm leaving the grass field that we're cutting now completely alone, other than grabbing the grass off it, and then I'm going to sell it, and then we will buy that field in between. I think it's 34 that's just across the road. We will of course then move the Omatana where we can, but yeah, August is going to be a fairly hefty month, and with that being the case, and there being so much work for me to do, I am going to say my words, because otherwise this is going to be like 2 or 3 sessions or less. But yeah, I suppose it's that bad. But I would like to that you can see the end results, where you can see the hard work, and you get a bit of good flow. Whereas if I do this over 2 or 3 sessions, it's just me bailing the same sort of 2 or 3 fields. So with no further ado, I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. let's do what we set out to do. Let's sell that one. And let's buy that one. I know they're not the same value, but the actual field isn't much different, really. Yeah, I think it's quite a poor field by the look of it, but then it's a grass field, so it's not the end of the world. We will have got the scanner. So 195,877. I am debating whether or not to bring in a smaller harvester just to free up a little bit of our assets to give us a little bit more clout. I think with that, I do like the Deutz. I'm not trying to get rid of it. I really do. It's yeah, I had these on the Hobo Silo all the way through the Let's Play. I've had it on lots and lots of like Let's Plays. So yeah, I'm really not. Yeah, I think the next thing is we've got to go and clear some room on the edge of field 1. So I am going to like go into another time lapse. It might go into another session. This might actually, but yeah, I've already got the pipe out, so I should be good. Don't want to take anything out the yard. I think Kalle is very good at it. It's beautiful. Always, every one of them. And I'm not taking those kind of trees that adds to the beauty of the thing. Only those that stop us actually doing things on the farmyard. Yeah, you literally. That one is a little bit in the way, but it's pretty. I'm not going to sort of like get rid of it. So we will, in time, get rid of. Oh, that is a point. Oh, it's just got rid. Yeah. Right, let's get cracking. Yeah, let's switch those on. Though we also need to get the water in there as well. I think ours does it does water as well as milk. I think it does. So, wow, not bad. Yeah, grass, and we want to do silage digestate, but we do need water in, so it's not going to go. In fact, do we? Yeah, let's do that now. We shall call in a plumber. Ooh, I know it all. We're going to make more than we lose. Yeah, so these garages, I think they're 16,000. They're quite large. That when you consider what building could you buy for 16,000 in the game, and you're also gaining the land that it's on, it really is well worth it. But I don't know that we need it at the minute, so it's not going anywhere. Yeah, it is a good idea, but right now, this very minute, it's not. Yeah, we don't need it. So I'm sure this is water as well. Yeah, so we should stick a little bit of water in here. Don't need too much, but this is only a little 8-tonner, so it's a swivel axle as well, isn't it? Yeah, this is going to be fun, isn't it? For me to, you know, let's not struggle. Let's just go forwards and not be silly. There is a time for reversing, and yeah, but there is also a time for a little bit of speediness, really, and that time is now. Alright, so then, tap. Yeah, I'm trying to use our brain and do as much as we possibly can, but that should be fine there. I don't think it'll quite sense it at that. Oh, it will. I do like the new water symbol. I think that's very nice. So how much do we actually need from the grass side? 30 odd tons. Yeah, apologies. Yeah, I'm concentrating. I'm trying to see that sort of go down. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We don't want to go stay here for too long. 12 tons, 13 tons. Yes, I'm looking forward to this, truthfully. 21, yeah, not much more. Wheat, obviously, is going nicely into our seeds. Oh, 18 tons of seeds already. That is a crack. Wow, that is... I think Omatana suit that up. We haven't made this into that's a level 1. Silage is doing nicely. We do need the silage to distribute, but there's nowhere to distribute at the minute. Likewise, we'll do the same with that, the digestate. I'm going to put the production shed in because that is filling quite quickly, that is. Right, and that will do. It will. Let's get cracking and let's get those. Yeah, I'd like to put the BGA down. Do we need to? Yeah, we need to scan that other grass field. I think it's a standard grass field rather than a. We need some sort of silo on the edge of that field. I'm wondering what to actually go with. That's also in character, but also fairly reasonable. Yeah, you can only partially go. I thought that the road went all the way down, but it doesn't. So I had to sneak across the farmer's field. So then field 1, the edge. I'm not going to clear it all. I think we're just going to clear what we need to clear, and then we will probably lease, or probably lease. It's not really terribly inexpensive to lease this, really. So I think we'll start at this end. Oh, okay. Where does ours? I know we do own at the edge of field 1. Oh, but yeah, we don't actually own this patch. My bad. I think it's past the sign. I was trying to steal somebody else's. I think it's those buildings to the right as well that you can buy. Or yeah, no, it is buy, I think. So I would say it's this patch here. Behind me. Ooh, there's a few of these nasty trees. To us. Yeah, apologise for being a little bit quiet. I am just, as I say, I'm a bit tired, but I don't want to just time lapse all the time. So I hope you'll give me a bit of that I'm not chatting every single second. Sorry, I always, in fact, I'm going to go to a bit of a time lapse for trees. I always find trees, especially this type of tree, a little bit bothersome. So, why am I stuck? There's nothing actually stopping me. There is nothing there, but I am being stopped by something. Right, yeah, I'm going to say my words. We will clear it. If it's all this type of tree, we're not going to get much wood from it actually at all. But it wasn't really my thing. That's not what I'm aiming for. It really is to actually make better use of what we've actually got. So, yeah, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see gals on the other side. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.